This Linux course. So in this session we'll be learning to use the ls command or listing files. So now let's get started. So first the command itself is ls, the command name is ls, and if you type it in any directory you will be given a list of all the documents under it. So you can see the example over here. I've typed in ls, it shows the files and the documents, and there is a file which is green in color as well. So basically a green color file is a file with executable permissions. So that's why ls shows it in green color coding. So you can see down, so one of the most used command in Linux environment, because most of the time once we create or when we manage files and folders, we use the ls command, and there are a lot of options using ls. You can basically, if you type in ls, you will see all the directories and files. If you type in ls -l, you will see the permissions as well as the file names, the directory names. So like that, there are still a lot of different options. We'll explore them. So first command shows ls. So ls shows first let us just type in ls and check. First let's start off with ls, and yeah, so you can see these are the directories which are in blue in color. These are the files, white and green. So white shows green in the sense, so you see 2.sh. let us see 2.sh. So you can see there are no executable permissions. So by the way, let us see file 1.sh. File1.txt, and you can see there are executable permissions for both for both user and groups. So that's why it is showing it in green color. So that's not we are here for. First ls, and then second option is ls -l. That's what we saw. It shows all the files, it shows all the directories, but with the user and the group name who are accessible for it. So let's say I've changed it for this. So it will show the user and the group, and then it will show the date. So it will show the time as well, it will show the date as well. So you can see that. And then these are directories have their own number, which is, so it shows all the details over here. So going back to the ppt, and this is what lsl does. Now coming down, and shows all permissions and access related info in human readable form. Going back, so here you can see 38.6, 13.6 and 15. So these are basically bytes, the number of bytes this particular file or this directory has in it. So now let us use this, which is -h. So you can see this -lh. lh will provide the same output with in a human readable form. So you can see right now it is still 38.6, 13, 15 because the file size is very small. But coming to the ppt, you can see here I've downloaded some pictures. So basically it was 4096, that is it was 4096 bytes. Basically it was 4 KB. So once I've used the lh command, it has changed it to 4K, that is 4 KB again, and here it became 12K. Previously it was 12, and even here it shows 16K, here it was 16. So that is the total size of this particular directory. So now closing this, now let us look at more options. And then there is capital F. So let's do capital F, and this shows the difference between directories. So it shows a backslash with it. So going to the ppt, you can see it shows all directories with a backslash at the end. To differentiate it between files, it shows this. And then next option is -r. So shows subdirectories recursively. So let's do this again. So basically what this particular option does is it shows every single directory. So it shows all the files and the names of the directories, and then it shows the directories with the sub files of them. But currently there are no sub files. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open documents, and I'm going to I've created 2 files in them. So done. So now I'm getting back. Okay, so now let's run the same command once again, and now you can see under documents there are 2 files. So that's what this r does. It shows every single file under the subdirectories of that particular directory. Now going back, and then there is --version. This is basically shows the version of the ls command which is installed in your distribution. And then yeah, so we've completed listing files, the ls command. Meet you in the next session, which will be meta characters.